What is going on? We are back with another reaction video. Today we are watching why you spend so much money at Trader Joe's. I have a few hypotheses. Similar to Costco, one, they give out free samples. Two, I hear they pay you to flirt with you. That's part of their training. They say, hey, when they're checking out, you flirt it up with them. You be a big old flirt. Three, they figured out a way to make everything seem healthy when maybe it's not. Like everything is organic there, but look at this. We got cookies on the screen. But everybody believes that these cookies they're not that bad because they're from Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's junk food snacks are not that bad. Fourthly, another thing I know that probably doesn't contribute to their business model, but they really do go by like a ship theme. Like they have crew deck members. I'm pretty sure they have a captain of some sort, and all of their names of each of the workers, they're based off of like the ship theme. So that's it. They have all the F's. They flirt with you. They think you're being fit by getting something healthy when it's probably not. And also, I guess this isn't an F, but another thing that Trader Joe's does is their locations are based on, I'm sure, a multitude of things, but one of the metrics is how many people have a college education. So they're essentially trying to find their ways into more affluent communities because they think people with higher educations tend to have a higher salary and income, so they're willing to pay more on food if they feel like they're getting a better deal for their body. That's everything. I'm gonna stop yapping. Let's get into it.
You just have those random little things that you didn't really know you ever wanted, and then you can't somehow live without.
That's right, and then you toss them into the cart. They got those chocolate almond cookies. Those, dare I say, are dank. They are the dankest.
Today we are going to Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's.
The ginger snap cookies. The babka is unbelievable.
Coke.
Maybe it's quality, yeah, god dang. Their competitors is Aldi's and Aldi's. I'm not saying it. You're saying it. Also, Trader Joe's had that very small PR problem where they called their cervezas Trader Jose's. It wasn't Trader Joe's for the beer, it's Trader Jose's, and they got reamed. They got reamed as racist.
Coconut rolls. Those are my favorite things I've ever had in my life.
The little signs with the corny jokes on them.
Is that crazy to say? Like, it just has a better vibe.
People love Trader Joe's.
They really do.
People love Trader Joe's. People think they're gonna find their spouse in Trader Joe's. There's a lot going on here with Trader Joseph's here. But don't forget, he is a trader, and the only thing he's betraying is your wallet. So let's see how they're sneaking the more sense out of our wallets. You know what? Forget the positive PR. This guy's a traitor. Maybe we shouldn't trust this guy. Let's see what's going on. Let's see how they get you, huh? Freaking Joe.
Welcome to Trader Joe's.
Thank you.
Where super friendly workers help you shop for things like kale gnocchi and vegan tikka masala.
Gnocchi? You had an extra little syllable there. Gnocchi. Don't disrespect my Italian heritage, all right? God dang, canceled. CNBC should stand for canceled. CNBC. We'll get back to that.
Trader Joe's calls itself your neighborhood grocery store, except it's grown way beyond your neighborhood to over 500 stores nationwide.
God dang.
The late founder Joe Coulombe opened the first location in Los Angeles.
Coulombe? Awfully close to cool. I'm not going to say it because that would be too far.
County in 1967.
Dang, started in LA.
He then sold Trader Joe's to grocery giant Aldi in 1979.
You're telling me they're not competitors? You're telling me Aldi owns Trader Joseph's? That's why he's a traitor. He sold his own thing. He jumped ship. Literally. Wow. Good for him for making an exit. He must have saw some writing on the walls or something. Or maybe just a big fat paycheck. Also, I bet the land in Pasadena in 1967 got to be going for what, 10 cents an acre?
9. The quirky grocery brand has amassed a cult following among health and value conscious shoppers.
Right.
It's so addicting.
Prices and quality put together is unmatched pretty much anywhere else.
Experts
Costco would defer.
Estimate Trader Joe's outsells all of the competition when it comes to sales per square foot.
Yeah.
The company brought in estimated total sales of $13.7 billion in 2019.
I'm at Trader Joe's right now.
The fan fervor around Trader Joe's has consumers begging for more, even starting petitions for new locations.
There are none nearby, and I've begged and beseeched.
Isn't that crazy? Trader Joe's does have a fan base. People are fanboys and fangirls for Joseph.
Even Instagram influencers dedicated to Trader Joe's products.
Wow.
In terms of overall customer satisfaction, Trader Joe's was the highest ranking national brand in Consumer Reports.
I've never seen any of these other ones. This looks like a knockoff Walgreens. What are these? H-E-B, I guess. I've seen that in Texas. I wouldn't say it outdoes Trader Joseph's, though. Geez, maybe that's my fanboy coming out.
Reports' 2019 ranking of grocery chains. Customers report high levels of satisfaction, despite the fact that Trader Joe's is not necessarily convenient or a one-stop shop. It has a limited selection of meat, produce, and toiletries, and there's no deli, self-checkout, online shopping, or delivery service.
Sometimes I feel like they're missing key things that you need to like make dinner.
I get it. I know I could get a larger and more affordable selection of my diet staples like meat and produce somewhere else. In fact, I live right next door to another major grocery store.
But twice a month, I travel 100 blocks to shop at Trader Joe's.
100 blocks? What's that equivalent to? Is that like a mile and a half, 2 miles? Why did you say 100 blocks? Is that a New York thing? God dang, we already ditched the kilometers, went to miles, and now you're telling me I gotta figure out the whole block equation? How far is 100 blocks?
On 72nd and Broadway in New York City. I waited massive lines at what's officially the busiest Trader Joe's in the United States.
Oh my gosh.
Then I carried 2 heavy bags up and down 4 flights of stairs between the subway and my apartment.
She's just proven that she's the biggest fan of Trader Joe's of them all. You win, lady. All right, we get it. You would never be a traitor to Trader Joseph's. We understand. Also, their paper bags, I am always just worried they're gonna snap on me. Imagine you're going up 4 flights of stairs like this madame does, and just wham! There goes the almond milk. Bye-bye, baby carrots. All down into the subway. See ya.
Trader Joe's may not be the very best all-around grocery store, but it's not trying to be. The company does certain things so well, it's built one of the most passionate fan bases in the grocery business.
What's their secret? Thank you.
The thing that's preposterous, right, is it's the anti-grocery store. You know, I often say, imagine that I was pitching to investors the concept of a new grocery store. And I said, we're going to have virtually no branded goods. Nothing's ever going to be on sale. There's no coupons. There's no loyalty card, no self-checkout.
Yeah.
We're going to have cramped aisles and small stores with limited selection, no TV ads. Would you invest? And people, of course, go, no, that sounds crazy.
Trader Joe's doesn't draw customers in with wide, shiny aisles or high-tech shopping. The company does minimal marketing and didn't have a social media presence until just a few years ago. Trader Joe's presents itself as a quaint local store.
They're saying that the local, it feels more local, like a local appeal. That's what it is. It doesn't make you feel like it's a big corporate, even though it's got 500 locations. That it? That what we're going with here?
Drawn, handwritten, and that gives the store a very kind of low-key personal feeling. It also gives a feeling that you're kind of in a market or a local store that is not overly commercial. Trader Joe's has captured the cultural zeitgeist in a way, as far as not only tapping into the foodie culture, but then also kind of the movement away from traditional and established national or global brands and overly processed or produced food.
The neighborhood market atmosphere helps shoppers feel that they're making healthy and environmentally friendly choices.
But are they? Trader Joe's is just lying to everybody. We're switching to coffee for this one. Now that Mark's here, gotta switch to coffee. Gotta get amped up for him.
People have this
author of Build a Brand like Trader Joe's. You know what? You got me. Maybe I'll add that to my reading list, and I can come back to you and see if it makes the old recommendation list. That's fascinating. I have to have the resources of something large and commercial to be able to mass produce things and create my own products to that scale, but I have to make people feel like it's local, like I'm not taking advantage of them, and it's just, this is just a normal, everyday, you know, very approachable kind of brand here. Okay, all right, tracking. When are they going to talk about the flirt training?
Fuzzy feeling, and it's kind of reflected in the packaging.
Mark Gardner is a former marketing executive who became intrigued by the Trader Joe's brand. So he worked as a crew member, stocking shelves and ringing up customers at a Kansas City, Missouri location for a year, starting in 2011.
This is undercover boss without being the boss.
Build a brand like Trader Joe's.
Wow.
Gardner says Trader Joe's might look like a local store, but its environmental impact is not necessarily better than other grocery chains.
When I worked there, we had a product that was non-bread. And the non-bread was baked and...
Did you also think he meant like it's not bread? Like it's non-bread, it's bread that's not bread?
Frozen in India and shipped frozen to Trader Joe's stores. That's pretty crazy. You can bake naan bread anywhere.
Trader Joe's has made efforts to be more environmentally friendly, sometimes when under public pressure.
Trader Joe's may not operate just like a local market, but the experience of being at one helps us feel good about our shopping decisions.
The unique products that are only available at Trader Joe's.
Zug sauce. Haven't seen that anywhere else except Trader Joe's.
Teeny tiny
Zug? What's Zug sauce? I want to know what that tastes like. Sounds particular.
I feel like nobody else has those little avocados.
Trader Joe's presents itself as a local store, but one with worldly connections. Founder Joe Coulombe gave the store a South Seas theme, complete with Hawaiian shirt-clad employees, who are called captains and crew members.
Okay, we're getting somewhere here. We're back on the theme. Back in the theme, okay? Testing the theory.
The theme plays upon the idea of merchants sailing the oceans to bring home diverse foods from around the world. Trader Joe's product developers travel the world seeking inspiration for these recipes. They discuss trips to New Zealand, Japan, the Republic of Georgia, and beyond in an episode of the official company podcast.
That is sick. That's awesome. That's straight out of someone being like, I want a reason to travel the globe and try great food, and then in the name of business, put it on the Trader Joe's credit card. Cooper, you trying to hang out? Not trying to hang out. He doesn't want to travel the world.
Present their products as if they are local discoveries, something that someone found when they were, let's say, traveling Italy, and they're now bringing it to you.
The result? Trader Joe's products feel specially sourced, truly unique, and like they can't be found at other grocery stores.
This might be a little bit of a stretch, but I'm still rocking with it.
Due to a generous use of descriptive adjectives.
They don't just have cheddar cheese, they have Wisconsin farmhouse cheddar cheese. Or, their gummy bears aren't just gummy bears, they are fish-shaped, and so they're called Scandinavian swimmers. Customers want to feel like they are smart shoppers. If you can make them feel like they are in the know or that they have found something that other people haven't, then that really increases the value perception that they get from the price.
I love that. It's like when people find underground music, they're like, I'm the first to find this great artist. It's probably pretty similar. Maybe? Is that the same equation?
When an exotic new product comes out, you might get your hands on it or you might not. What makes Trader Joe's products seem even more special is they come and go.
Trader Joe's regularly introduces new products.
That's true. I had a pumpkin cider last year. But it's gone now, baby. It's gone now.
And then discontinues others, since the stores are relatively small and shelf space is limited.
So there's also this issue of scarcity. If I like the item, buy it now.
Yeah.
I'm not sure it'll be here next month.
Yeah.
There's an element of impulse shopping that's going on, right? Because of the treasure hunt.
I like that a lot, yeah.
Discovery of things that feel rare and urgent.
Sometimes when I come home from Trader Joe's, I find myself telling my husband everything I bought.
And your favorite lava cake. It's
Yay. Favorite lot? Yay. Yay.
And your favorite lava cake. Yay. Almost like I'm bragging to him. Like, look what I found.
Look at him. Look at him while I brag to him.
And the process of making those discoveries is fun, too, because it's not too overwhelming. Trader Joe's stores are typically 10,000 to 15,000 square feet in size. The average grocery store is about 40,000 square feet, while supercenters like Walmart or Costco can exceed 200,000 square feet. Trader Joe's stores carry about 4,000 SKUs, or scannable units of inventory. The average grocery store carries about 30,000 SKUs, while supercenters can hold 4 times that.
Love that visual. Love that visualization. Whoever made that animation, kudos to you.
Researchers say too many choices can lead to paralysis. It's easier to decide what you want when choosing from a
Option
smaller
overload.
selection of items.
Analysis paralysis.
What customers really want is they want the perception of choice, but they want the experience of no conflict, of less choice. They want an easy choosing experience.
This is very true. That's a great point. People want to feel like they made the choices themselves, but they also want other people to make the hard choices for them. So it's like, here's this great product, here's 3 of them, but this is the one we would choose. And then you're like, okay, that's the one I'm going to choose. So then they feel smart, like they made the good choice, but then they also feel like they made the choice and you didn't tell them to make the choice.
Iyengar conducted a well-known experiment that studied just that. In the study, Iyengar set up a jam sampling station at a grocery store. She found that more people purchased jam when there were less options to choose from.
Customers also feel more confident that, I chose the best of what was here. So the entire experience makes them feel both more competent as well as more confident.
Yes, I agree. It also kind of reminds me of like In-N-Out's model. In-N-Out only has 3 things on their menu, and we like the simplicity of it. But I think it's got to be paired with quality, right?
What Trader Joe's doesn't want you to know is that you can find very similar or identical products at other grocery stores.
They don't want you to
The
know it.
company sells more than 80% private label goods, meaning they're made by third-party manufacturers and sold with Trader Joe's branding. And Trader Joe's
Hands
is
up.
notoriously secretive, especially about who their suppliers are. That way, you don't know where their products really come from.
They
Drug dealers.
don't want customers to feel that they have an alternative way to get the same thing.
But in some cases, they actually could. Trader Joe's sources some of its products from major manufacturers that make all kinds of familiar goods. And some of those goods, under different brand names, may actually be similar or identical to the private label version sold at Trader Joe's.
What's that one soda, Mount Shasta? Like the Shasta or Dr. Pibb to Dr. Pepper? It's kind of like all the same stuff. I think this is well known, at least maybe I should say in the personal finance community, that the majority of the time, name brand things and non-name brand things, a lot of the times they do share manufacturers like that. So you're not compromising on quality necessarily, you're usually compromising on price and comfort. So because we know Coca-Cola, that's the one we're going to go with, even though if it tastes the same as this other one, because we feel like we can trust this brand more. And it could be the exact same thing.
For
I'm with you.
example, a 2017 Eater investigation found that Naked Juice, a subsidiary of PepsiCo, has provided Trader Joe's with bottled smoothies.
Naked Juice is bomb.
And when you
But I believe
compare a
that,
couple
yeah.
of Trader Joe's smoothies with their Naked Juice counterparts, the ingredients are nearly identical. But Trader Joe's can also have exclusive supplier relationships.
They could.
I know when I worked there was a frozen pizza from Italy, and it was a little family in Italy somewhere that made the pizzas, and Trader Joe's was
Back in my day.
That's
actually pretty nice until Trader Joe's cut them off for a different supplier and ruined that family's life.
obviously
Trader
not the case
again.
for most products. Now Trader Joe's does prefer, if possible, to tweak the recipe so that technically they can say, okay, look,
That guy with the yellow background has had the opportunity to grub on some Trader Joe's snacks for this B-roll video. What job is that? Sign me up for that job. Sign me up for that job.
this is completely unique to us.
The media expected there to be some backlash towards this idea that Trader Joe's was trying to pretend as if these products were their own. But I think that what consumers discovered is, you know what? I'm going to get the same product at a lower price.
I was going to say
in a
the lower
better
price.
shopping environment.
If I could get Naked Juice for $1.50 less and it's the same juice with a different name, what do I care? Why the hell would I care?
At Trader Joe's.
After all, one of the grocery store's biggest draws,
The prices are amazing.
Joe Coulomb established Trader Joe's in the 60s with a certain customer in mind. Coulomb said he created Trader Joe's to cater to the increasing numbers of people getting a college degree.
It's the person
I said that. I said that in the beginning.
who kind of has good taste, perhaps, who likes to try new things, but doesn't necessarily want to spend a great deal of money.
So how does Trader Joe's keep prices down?
Yeah, tell me.
By keeping its costs down. For one thing, Trader Joe's sells mostly private label goods, which are cheaper than name brand goods like Haagen-Dazs ice cream or Starbucks coffee. Experts say Trader Joe's is also able to negotiate better pricing from suppliers by purchasing goods in larger quantities. After all, Trader Joe's offers a smaller selection of products than traditional grocery stores, and thus sells larger quantities of each item. It's also possible that Trader Joe's has help from corporate parent Aldi. Aldi could leverage its relationships with suppliers to help Trader Joe's get better pricing.
Makes
Despite
sense.
all these cost-saving measures,
I think that's probably the most surprising thing of this whole video. I had no idea that Aldi owned Trader Joe's. It's very surprising, and I wonder if they follow the same model of trying to be in areas where people of more formal higher education live. Because Aldi's, I get weird vibes when I go into an Aldi's. Aldi's seems like something's off. That's my experience going into Aldi's, but I'm surprised. Maybe I just haven't been to enough of them.
experts say Trader Joe's isn't necessarily cheaper than other discount grocery stores. It just feels especially cheap.
I'm not sure if it's so much the reality of a big price difference as it is the perception that you're getting a better value from Trader Joe's.
I think when I go to Trader Joe's, I think the value of the food is going to be better, but I don't think the prices are better. If I wanted to go somewhere with better prices, which I have and I do from time to time, I would go to Walmart. Walmart has the cheapest things. They're huge and they can charge super little for things. But what are you going to trust? You're going to trust some meat from Walmart, or you're going to trust some meat from Trader Joe's? So it makes you feel like the value's better. So I think oftentimes you pay a little more at Trader Joe's to make you feel like you're getting quality stuff. That's my perception, my experience.
You're getting higher quality ingredients, you're getting a better edited selection, you're getting a much more pleasant shopping experience.
In other words, you're getting more for your money than at similarly priced rivals. But the Trader Joe's shopping experience isn't just about feeling that the products are a great value. It's about feeling that you are valued.
Oh, what?
At this particular location, there's several people that know me by name, and hey, how you doing?
Why are Trader Joe's workers so friendly and happy all the time?
Tell me.
They're always striking up conversation with you at the cash register or when walking you to a product you're looking for. When Mark Gardner worked at Trader Joe's, he found that this employee behavior is not an accident.
They barely showed me how to work the cash register, but they spent hours and hours acting out little play acting exercises of how you would interact with a customer.
How fun.
By observing his peers, Gardner realized Trader Joe's prefers to hire a certain kind of person.
People who are naturally extroverted, naturally empathetic.
And Trader Joe's is willing to pay above industry standard for those employees. According to the Trader Joe's podcast, crew members get raises twice a year. Perks can also include health insurance and retirement benefits. Gardner enjoyed working at Trader Joe's, but the job wasn't without its headaches.
Oh, tell me. Give us a scoop. Ooh.
Was a complete disaster. It was the most completely crazily disorganized. So there are a lot of things that they're not good at.
You're just supposed to show up and talk to people, man. Just show up whenever you want.
Really basic grocery store stuff like restocking the store. Are they ordering the right mix of stuff? Are they ordering the stuff that people actually want? They're not that good at that. Are they keeping cold things cold? Are they keeping frozen things frozen? They're not that good at that. They're not particularly good at being a grocery store. They're really not.
That's funny.
What they're good at is this one thing, building this incredible brand.
But experts say Trader Joe's isn't trying to be the very best grocery store.
Trader Joe's is acknowledging that for most Americans, you can't do all your shopping at Trader Joe's, right? You've still got to go to another grocery store.
I do think sometimes you need the basics and they don't have it.
Sometimes the produce may not be as fresh as other places.
The company's meat and produce sections have drawn criticism in the past for being
6 foods you should never buy at Trader Joe's. That's funny. This is by them. Wow.
limited or not the best quality.
They've realized, hey, we can't be all things to all people.
Yeah.
And we know that our customers will also shop the competition, but what will they shop us for? And can we be best in class for those products?
All these other stores like Target and Walmart, they have other stuff. You can buy bikes at Walmart and Target. You wouldn't go to Trader Joe's to buy a bike or anything else like home decor. There's nothing else there. You're only going to Trader Joe's for interesting tasting food from around the world that they flew all the way around the globe in 80 days to get.
Let's be honest, grocery shopping can be a chore. It's an errand many are happy to outsource to Amazon or Instacart.
Technology is trending toward eliminating the grocery store shopping experience altogether. Meanwhile, Trader Joe's isn't competing on convenience. It's giving you a different kind of grocery shopping experience, one that motivates people to seriously inconvenience themselves in order to shop there. The company has successful regional competition from the likes of Wegmans on the East Coast and H-E-B in the South.
Wegmans, East Coast thing. Gotcha. Answered that question for me. Thank you.
But other national and multinational grocery brands have tried and failed to imitate the concept in the US. Roberto says Trader Joe's is hard to copy because it doesn't have just one competitive advantage.
The goal for any company, right, isn't just to build a distinctive strategy, it's to build a moat around their castle, to be able to defend the castle. How do you do that? You build a unique system of activities, of interlocking choices and activities.
That's funny, low tech is on that.
Right? A system where things fit together really well.
That's how Trader Joe's has carved out its own niche in a very cutthroat industry. You can go anywhere.
Cutthroat industry, you think like the grocery heads are just meeting up and being like, if you don't shut down this Trader Joe's location, I'm gonna slit your throat. I'm gonna backstab you. I'm gonna find where your kids go to school and I'm gonna make them eat my produce. Not metaphorically.
To tick off a checklist of basic needs. But at Trader Joe's, it's about the joy of discovering something unexpected, even if it means not checking off a few things on your list.
I'm with you. Well, that's it for today's reaction video. Now you know why you spend so much at Trader Joe's. Kind of. It's essentially sounds like they make you feel like it's a local store and they know you're going to have to buy some stuff at it at other places. And then they flirt with you at the cash register. So take that with what you will. And also, last time we talked about getting a Chick-fil-A hat for me, Trader Joe's hat would be great too. If you know somebody that can give me a Trader Joe's hat, please type their name, their address, and anything else personal about them in the comments below. Thanks. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye now.